All right, now we are getting somewhere. First off, this is 2 out of 5 tanks. The other tanks are mostly done. They're getting worked on. Now I feel satisfied with how these have turned out. The blue looks great. The gold is good. It's highlighted up. Things are detailed. The bases look great. They're magnetized on really strong. There's a variation in detail on the bottom of the base of the tanks, which there wasn't before. The bases have the variation and realisticness that I want to see, and they look really good, and they snap on real nice. If I can get this going with one hand, there you go. This needs to get adjusted, and I've already talked to the artist about this. We need to grind out the bottom magnet and even it out so we end up with something more like this. But the turquoise looks absolutely fantastic. It's nice and smooth. The only thing that I'm considering doing is, you know how on the red that you typically see on these panels that they put on like this sort of curlicue arabesque freehand? I thought of doing that in white on these, but of course if you do that, there's really no going back. We can't wet blend these out again. It's quite time consuming. So they are going to get yet another once over and just check for this and that on them, but this is good finished product in my estimation. If you're seeing something I'm not, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, sorry if that was out of focus. I'm using a different camera today that has to be manually focused. This one actually doesn't spin on the base. This one does, but if you pick it up and move it, you don't have that problem. And of course, in 9th edition, facing doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, this makes me happy. I did notice a little stain up here, so we're gonna buff that out on this Telemon Dread, and that'll look better. All right, well that's all I gotta show you. I'm looking for your input / approval, and then we can get the tanks done, and the other things are in the wings.